Hi, my name is Shwetank. I just graduated from University of Maryland in construction project management with a GPA of 3.36. I ended up getting a job as well in this pandemic, so I'm pretty much happy. Though I did not receive a formal graduation, but it did not make much of a difference to me, and it was a pretty smooth journey for the last 2 years, and it just I don't know what else to say about my journey. So during my undergrad, I decided to write GRE and come to United States for my masters. So I scored GRE. I had a GRE score of 318. I think I 167 in quant and 151 in verbal. And apart from that, I had a score of 101 in TOEFL. And then I had two internships, one with IIT Delhi, and second one was with Unitech Group. I also got a paper published in IEEE. For that, I had to go to Thailand. That was an amazing experience. And I was also involved with the extracurricular in my undergrad. So I was student secretaries for two of the societies. And my GPA was pretty bad. It was 6.86. But when you apply for after you write GRE and you start applying, and you write your SOP and a LOR, and when you start applying, so the basic criteria is always look for the universities, like how the trend is, because some of the universities, they are GPA centric, some of the universities are GRE score centric. So everything is important. Do not miss on anything. And even if you have a low GPA and good GRE score, you can still land in good universities. And if you have so you do not need to worry about low GPAs or low GRE score, because overall your profile does matter a lot, and it will make your difference. And your SOP is speaks for you. So whatever you write in your SOP, get it. I would say just get in touch with current students or alumni of the university that you are dreaming about. Get in touch with them on LinkedIn and ask them to review your applications. They ask them to review your essays. They will do that. And once it is done, then I think then you will also get more insight that how exactly you have to frame everything. And you are the one who are writing. So, and if I'm reviewing somebody, I will just tell you that okay, it has to be in chronological order, and this is the grammatical mistakes that you have made. So once it is done, then you apply, and if it is good, you really have a chance of getting in very good universities. In UMD, when I came in back in fall 2018, at that time I think the course the here the fees according to the credits that you take. So people generally take 9 credits in one semester. So per credit course was around $946. Apart from that, you have to pay $811 for the stuff that you use, like gym, bus services, library, all that things. And there's also some mandatory fees, which I still don't know what are those. So in the first semester, it was somewhere around $9,746. Same was in the second semester. And means in fall 2019, university increased the fees. So that time it was $1,100 per credit. So at that time, my fees increased to by $1,000, and in the last semester it was same. So it means I think overall I spent around $33,000 to $34,000 on my education. And as far as the living is concerned, so there are so when you come to states, you will find either a single bedroom, if say there are so many people who do not want to share and want to live single, so they are pretty expensive. You can get single rooms from $600 to $1,000 per month. Apart from that, you have to pay for Wi-Fi, electricity, and phone bills. And so you have to really take everything into consideration, that how much amount of money that you're going to spend. So even if you share the room, it's not bad, and it's good to have good people around you. because it is a very lonely country, and you need to have people, then only you'll be able to spend good time. So when for me it was $530 per month, just the rent, and then I had to pay somewhere around 12 $13 per month for my electricity, and $30 for my phone, and 18 $20 for my Wi-Fi. So overall it was somewhere around close to 600, and I had a like a two bedroom apartment, and there were four people living together. So it was pretty nice. It was good deal. I don't think so. So the problem that I faced being in University of Maryland is that DC Baltimore area is covered with federal contractors. So it is in this area. It was pretty tough, but there are there are companies who just hire nationals or residents mean those who have green cards. So if in this area it was pretty difficult for me as an international student to get a good internship, but if you go to career fair, so here it's not like India that companies come to the campus and they interview. So here we have career fairs. You go talk to the HR or the engineer who's there, and you have to sell yourself. If your resume is good enough and you know how to convince people, how to talk to them, then you will definitely have the chance of getting a good internships. And in internships, it doesn't really matter whether you want a visa sponsorship or not, but there are companies who are very keen on converting your internship into full time. So you always look for the factor as well. And I think I had 10 international students in project management, and everybody ended up getting a decent internship. So I won't say it was pretty tough, it was pretty smooth. I would say you means in my field what happened, like we dreamt, everybody dream big. Okay, so even I had dreams of getting into big companies. I also interviewed for big firms, but at somewhere down the line they were either not ready to sponsor the visa, or they they found somebody better than me. So it all depends on how much applications you are capable of doing. So I had more than 500 or 600 applications that I did for my full-time position, and I was able to convert like 10 or 12 interviews, and then I ended up getting two offers. And due to COVID-19, three of the companies just stopped hiring. They froze their hiring. So it was not that bad, and it is. But like right now, it is pretty difficult to get a job. So I was pretty lucky to get job offers back in February, March. So it's not that difficult to get a job. All you have to do is just keep on applying and talk to the HR and talk to and get referrals. Referrals really help. See, it is like there are so many companies who used to sponsor in the past, but they're not sponsoring right now. Like for example, Clark Construction is one of the biggest companies in the country, and they have sponsored in the past, but they are not willing to sponsor now. So it is pretty difficult to get an employer who's willing to uh, file for your H1B, because an employee cannot file for the H1B, only the employer can. But I don't think so. It is very difficult because five of my friends, they got their H1B stamped this year. It was pretty good. Like just two people, two of my friends, their H1B did not was approved in the first attempt, but five of them they. But the best part, I would say, like here, you actually learn things. If you just don't study to get good marks, or you just don't study to get a good GPA. You actually learn things. I myself was not familiar with so many things that can be done, that can be used. And like and I tried to learn AutoCAD back in India, but it was not easy for me. But here I learned Primavera and MS Project. It was pretty smooth, and the best part is that even even if you want to study for marks, then also you will learn a lot, because here it's what do you call, cumulative assessment. So you will have to learn. If you just read and get appear for the exam, it's not going to help you, and at the end of the day you will actually learn a lot. Like the first thing, that after getting the score, I was in touch with one of uh, the consultants. So they used to tell me that, okay, these are the universities that suits your profile and suits your score, so you should apply to these. And UMD was not in that list. I was not very sure that whether I should be applying only to those universities, though the list that I've given, or I should be doing my own research. And I would say that doing your own research is pretty nice, and it also helps you to know about the universities and the coursework that they are offering, the kind of the expenses that you have to come across. So applying was pretty tough, because at the end of the day you have to decide somewhere between like universities, that shortlist 5 to 10 universities where you are going to apply. So and I went on on a website which is still there. You can just go there, put your profile, like your GRE score, your TOEFL score, your GPA, and work experience and everything, and they'll shortlist a university in safe, moderate, and ambitious. And according to that, you just shortlist, and you should have like good ratio of all the three criterias, and you will definitely have a chance of getting into good universities. For right now, I am just willing to work at means the job that I have, but not for long. I want to have my own construction firm somewhere down the line. So I'll probably work 5 6 years here, and then I'll try to like push and start my own construction firm. When I was in India, the means one of the internship with IIT Delhi, I thought that, okay, that I really enjoyed that. It was all about air pollution and analysis of pollutants. So I really enjoyed that. But when so I enrolled as environmental engineer, but it was not helping me. My first semester went really bad, and then I talked to my advisor, and then they told me that, okay, these are the options that you can take. And then I really gave a thought, and I thought, okay, construction project management is something that I can do, because it covers all this aspect of this civil engineering. You are not only limited to structures or geotech or fluid mechanics or just the water. You get to cover everything. So that is what my like one of the driving factor, because that I won't be leaving anything behind. I'll be having all the control over my civil engineering degree, and I'll be implementing that with my master's degree as well. I would say that when you start applying, I would say that side by side, you also keep on talking to the professors in your department, and also check before applying. Just check the curriculum that the universities offer, because so many times it happens that, okay, you just go after the name, and when you land there, you find that the coursework is not that good. If you would have went there, it would have really helped you a lot. So I would just say that whenever you're applying, just see the coursework, see the expenses that you have to bear, because at the end of the day, money does matter. And talk to professors, because if you have relevant experience, you have if you are interested, you might end up getting a research assistant or a teaching assistant.